If you're looking for Twingo, you came to the right place. If you're looking for Twingo, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed mountain jack because it's Twingo. My middle name is Misery. Actually, it's Krampus. I know. It's Twingo. So don't you mess around with me. Yes, it worked. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to yet another episode of Twingo Live. Yes, we came back as we promised we would in this festive occasion. We have the festive log, the stocking, the hat on the heart, which sounds like a weird pub. And you can hear Santa going by even as I speak. But yes, we're here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to play Twingo. But of course, we cannot play Twingo. Not until we bring to the stage the one, the only, nature would not permit another. The organ grinder to my monkey, not that euphemism. Give it up for the queen of the double R, Rose Thorn. And that's every one of you Whamageddons. Special. My question is, if last year I gave my heart to you, right, and then the very next day you gave it away, this year I'll give it to someone's. Well, if they gave it away, how have you got it? Unless the someone special they gave it to was you, in which case, what are you fucking moaning about?
You can buy them on eBay. I've seen them.
Hearts?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yes, indeed, Rose is in the house. We have Whamageddoned every single one of you.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Bit of a Noel Edmonds reference there for the obscure. Yes, so we're all here. We're all ready to go. Are you going to keep ringing them?
Yeah, I've got my hat on as well.
Can I have a go?
No, I learned when you threw them viciously across the floor.
Because that's going to get old really quick. Yes, Twingo! We're here to play Twingo. Shall I run through the rules very quickly? You've got anything to say before? Any business?
I think it's worth pointing out, Maya, it's not my elf hat.
It is my elf hat, but I did not buy it. It was bought for me when I was forced to appear on stage dressed as an elf. It was suggested I dress as an elf this evening. I said no, I don't think it's quite on brand. I'll do it for someone else's show if they pay me, but not for, you know.
Oh, we probably wham against Hazel of Nick of Hazel fame.
Gotcha! Anyway. I didn't know she was going to do that.
Neither did I until about 30 seconds ago.
We went out to a pantomime last night and we got Whamageddoned. Usually I don't get Whamageddoned because A, I don't go anywhere, and B, I don't go anywhere. So, but yes, last night we were got. But yes, so shall I go through the rules? Do we have any new people? 18 new players. What are the odds?
And genuinely some people that we've never heard of before. I'm looking at you, Les. Never heard of you before.
But welcome.
But here you are.
Welcome. Yes, indeed. It's very, very simple. It's a game of Twingo. You know what bingo is, right? Yeah, fine. You know what bingo is. You know what Twin Peaks is, right? You don't have to know anything about Twin Peaks, but you know there's like a thing called Twin Peaks, yeah? So it's bingo, Twin Peaks bingo, Twin Peaks bingo, Twingo. It's a portmanteau word. It's a composite word. Twin Peaks bingo. Basically, it's very, very simple. Each and every one of you will already have a Twingo card, which will have how many squares?
25.
25 squares. Will it have 25 squares?
21.
25 squares. A lot of Maltesers going on in that mouth. Basically, each and every one of these balls has something written on it that pertains to Twin Peaks. This evening we are playing Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me, open brackets, including the missing pieces, close brackets, nothing's been called yet. Basically, each and every one of these balls has something written on it to do with Twin Peaks, and each and every one of these balls may correspond to one of the squares on your Twingo card. If it does, when it's called, simply take a pen and cross it off. If you're like a bingo aficionado, you've got a dabber, just dab it. If you don't have a pen, you don't have a dabber, you can still play because you use your fingers. You make a hole in the card, or as we say here at Twingo, invaginate. Just to follow your progress as you go. One other thing, yes, if when you get to a certain point, when you've crossed out each and every single one of the squares on your Twingo card, that means you've got a full house or a full lodge, a full lodge. That's basically when you have to call Twingo. You say, Twingo. You have to type Twingo in capital letters with as many exclamation marks as you think is appropriate. You're calling Twingo, at which point we will take a screen grab and play on. But why? Why would we play on when you've already won? That's because each and every game of Twingo has how many winners?
3.
3 winners to each and every game of Twingo. And this game of Twingo is no exception. But if you call Twingo incorrectly or fraudulently,
it's been a while,
then everyone in the comments gets to call you an imbecile. I don't make the rules. Okay, I make the rules, but that's just what's going to happen. So do pay attention. Don't call fraudulently, but do call if you have a full lodge. One last thing. There is one ball somewhere in here. Listen to this, the sound of fun. One ball in here has written on it, the log lady. Nothing's been called yet. But when that particular ball is pulled and called, we drink a toast to the late and the great Catherine Coulson, who played the log lady. We drink a toast. There's yours there. We go there. But nothing's been called yet. Now, the gin we are drinking this evening is special, but we'll get to that later. Okay, so everything's in place. Yes, are we ready to go?
Oh, we have a special visitor.
A visitor.
A special visitor is joining us tonight for Twingo at this very special time of the year. It's Santa Hen, Santa Claus.
No.
I messed up the joke.
I mean, okay.
Look, he's got a hat.
Santa Claus?
Sam.
Because it's Sam Hain, isn't it, from Halloween?
It's the same Sam.
It really is, yeah. We're not sure why it hasn't rotted.
How on earth can it still be the same Sam? But, you know...
Festive Sam.
We had a chat today, and he said, could you make me a Santa hat, Rose? And I did, made this little Santa hat for him. So this will be Sam's last outing.
What? Why?
Ruby Wednesday's coming for dinner, and this is his dinner. Shh! Don't tell him.
Don't tell.
So yeah, there we go.
Santa Claus.
What is it?
Santa. It's not difficult. It's Santa Claus with Sam on the front.
Santa.
Wow, still can't do it.
Santa Claus.
Home economist.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Sam,
yeah, woo!
Yeah.
That worked, didn't it?
Yeah. Why has Sam never died, John? This is exactly my question. What is he made of? How did he survive?
Santa Claus, the ever-living.
Yeah, it's a Christmas miracle, says Pete Python.
That's not his name.
But yeah, he is a witch. I think he is a witch. Still alive.
Alive!
So I'm going to put Sam...
There's nowhere for Sam to be in shot, I don't think. Oh, that's terrible. It's not going to be in shot, is
you
it?
see him?
No.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Let's make sure it's not.
What will we do?
We'll make sure you don't fall forward.
What if we do this little magic trick?
And all for a fucking pumpkin. I mean,
not a pumpkin.
It's not a pumpkin. It's Santa Claus.
Here we go. I've got a better view now.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Okay. There we go.
Now and again, if we part, ooh, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And Santa Claus. That'll fill some time. We'll do that for about 5 minutes. Somewhere in the middle, we just keep going. Ooh.
Yes, Maria. He outlived Liz Truss,
Yes,
much like that lettuce.
much like the lettuce.
But it's faring far better.
We're hoping that Santa Claus outlasts Rishi Sunak. But
Do you want a Malteser?
no, I'm good, thanks. I think it's a bit early for the Maltesers, isn't it? It's not Christmas yet.
You're not the boss of me.
No, I don't believe that I ever said that I would.
These are birthday Maltesers, all right?
The birthday. I'm not an animal. Okay, shall we Twingo?
So.
Right, that's a no. There's more business. We will get to the game eventually.
So,
you know the reason you're here?
That Christmas is a time of giving. We're giving you this. The people at work gave me presents. They went off list, but let's not go there. I got your present, Lush.
No, we're not. You see, we don't do Christmas presents. You're not meant to.
I saw it in the shop near my work.
Yeah, but it ruins the whole look. We don't do Christmas thing.
I saw it.
And if this doesn't ruin it, this get me. See, I've not got you a present, so this makes me look bad.
Well, it's not that makes you look bad. So I got you a present. It's gift wrapped with a beautiful red bow.
It is.
And I mean, I saw it, and when I saw it, I thought, my husband, the man I've chosen to spend 30 years of my life with.
That's quite a specific amount, isn't it? What if we live a long time?
Well, we've not gone there yet, have we? I saw this in the shop, and I thought, my husband should have this as a Christmas gift. Right. Because I know, I saw it, and it had to be yours. So, and there we go. It comes from the heart, and okay. I genuinely, I could not get it for you because it's so awesome.
Okay, so, okay.
Oh, the ribbon comes off.
Well, thank you. I mean, like I said, we're not meant to do Christmas presents, but it's always. She's done it again.
3 times in a row.
It's a Twingo ball. It's the first Twingo ball.
Yes.
Masquerading as a gift.
Let's Twingo!
Eyes down for a full lodge. Let's Twingo. You call the things.
No, you can't. It's your birthday. No, it's your
Christmas. Not my birthday. Yes, there's been gin already. Okay, so the first ball out this evening in this game, eyes down for a full lodge, is Let's Rock. Let's Rock. If you have Let's Rock on your Twingo card, simply take a pen, cross it, dab it, or invaginate, and we are off to the races. There are no races. It's not a race. It's Twingo is what it is.
Oh, a timely reminder to wash your hands.
Because it's not over, is it? It's not over. COVID's not over. Wash your hands. Much like Pontius Pilate washed his hands. If you're a fan of Jesus Christ Superstar, when he said, I wash my hands of the whole situation. Die if you want to, you misguided martyr. Wash your hands. Just cross it down.
That made me a bit sweaty. My sister, we're going off topic already.
Apparently.
My sister, who thinks I know everything, and
well,
I do.
That's.
She said, "Is COVID on the rise again?" So I went a little bit of investigation. It was Investigative Rose this week, and it turns out that the reported COVID cases now is the exact same as it was this time last year.
Yeah, keep it light.
And nobody's testing, so probably everybody's got it.
Dead by Christmas, back on.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Cross it off. Let's go.
Ooh, meals on wheels.
They're on wheels. They are meals. So therefore it would follow, ergo, if you will, and I know you will, they are meals on wheels. Meals on wheels.
John John in Manchester said he tested yesterday because he's so poorly. I was poorly for my birthday, and I tested a few times as well. It's just this sickening flu.
There's a big fluey, coldy thing that feels like COVID that isn't COVID. But do test it if you can.
Oh, it's yellow. What does it mean? Garmonbozia.
Garmonbozia. Garmonbozia. Maltese is the opposite of pain and suffering, do you think? I think the anti-Garmonbozia is Maltesers.
I think I like Maltesers so much because, you know, selection boxes. You know those boxes of sweets that have a selection of sweets in them?
Or selection boxes, as you've already said.
When I was little, I used to always get a selection box. And it was polite to offer everybody something out the selection box.
I'm not sure I ever did that.
Well,
it was mine.
You've always been selfish. My mum always took the Maltesers.
But I think Maltesers were seen back in the day. They were seen as kind of a grown-up sweet. I think because they came in those boxes at the cinema, and it was like, oh, grown-ups eat them chocolate before the performance. But so I think your mum was probably just, oh, that's grown-up sweets.
Yeah. So she always took the Maltesers.
You offered. I'm not blaming. You can't blame your mum. You offered. Never offer. Well, never offer what you can't afford to lose. That's my Christmas wisdom for you this evening.
So, yeah. That's why I like the Maltesers, because I was denied them as a child. Out of them selection boxes, what we used to have. Abandoned train car.
It's an abandoned train car. It's a train car. Oh, it's been abandoned. It's an abandoned train car. Cross it, dab it, or you know.
John Atfield says we'll be playing to midnight, aren't we? Oh, it's Christmas, John.
It's Christmas, motherfucker.
What have you got to get up for in the morning?
Yeah.
Look at us, so metal.
We're not metal.
Last night.
Although I do now own a Black Sabbath album. Because Shane bought it for me for my birthday. On our birthdays, we buy each other records that we like that they may not have heard or may not even like. Last Shane's birthday, I bought him Junkyard by the Birthday Party, which is one of the most important and greatest records in my life, bar none. Apparently, he put it on in the guitar shop in which he works, and after the second track, was asked to take it off. But he bought me, yes, Paranoid by Black Sabbath. And I'll be honest, I was reticent but interested. Because, you know, you hear bits. It's not like I hadn't heard any Black Sabbath, but, you know, invented metal, so they say. So I got it. We put it on. And you know what? A lot of it's really rather good. But, and this might be a controversial reaction, having listened to the whole album twice now, of all the people in Black Sabbath doing their thing, they're drumming, they're guitaring, they're doing the thing, right? They're Black Sabbath thing. Of all of the people in Black Sabbath, who's the weakest member? Who's the one bringing the least to the party? It's fucking Ozzy Osbourne. Vocals, not great. Lyrics, not great. Just saying.
Is that where the crab walk man is?
No, that's Metallica.
Like
much
him.
later.
Like him.
Much, and he wasn't even the original bass player. How do I know that? But there you go. That's my insight into Black Sabbath.
Well, there we go. Let's twingo again. This is for you, John. The log lady.
The log lady, which means it's early. It's an early call, but we drink a toast. You don't have to drink alcohol, but trust me, if you do drink alcohol, you're going to need it for this game. To Catherine Coulson, the log lady. Oh. I think this gin's working.
George Oliver says, have you said that to Shane?
No, but I will do. That's not a criticism of the band as a whole, but if you're looking at the individual elements, Ozzy stood out as like, everyone else is fucking, you know, they're doing the thing, they're inventing a new thing, you know, because on War Pigs, when in between his little lyrical bursts, at one point, it's not a word, that's the title. Ozzy goes, "Oh Lord, yeah," and it's like so fake. It's such an American thing to do. It's like an old blues thing, isn't it? Oh Lord, yeah. And the way he does it, it just sounds fake as fuck.
Kate says, I've not got a single square yet. To be honest, Kate, we've only built 3 balls and it's nearly 9:30.
Let's go. Okay, let's speed round. Speed round.
They're all green.
All green. All green.
Wall green. Was it wall green? What was the green mint sweet that you
Wintergreen.
Wintergreen.
You know Tic Tacs?
Tic Tacs.
In America, you can get wintergreen Tic Tacs. Now, wintergreen is some kind of herb or something. Oh, horrible. Wintergreen Tic Tacs. Not good. But we said we were going to do a speed round.
Right. Okay. Deer Meadow.
Deer Meadow. It's the Have You Been to the English Deer Park? First full song of the evening. Deer Meadow, where they do the shuffle.
Oh.
Deer Meadow.
John Manchester has a fun fact.
Tony Iommi.
Tony Iommi, guitarist of
Black Sabbath.
Lost the tips of his fingers in a sander. It's rumoured that's why he chose to tune down his guitar.
Well, no, that is interesting.
Is that a joke? I
once saw Tony Iommi live because me and Lyles went to the Metal Hammer Golden God Awards at the O2, and Tony Iommi came on, and also there was Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
Because he'd done a symphonic metal album before he died. So there you go.
What a time to be alive.
And then a really shit band played a song. They were called Five Fingered Death Punch. And they were like, yeah, fucking, yeah, five fucking, and then the lead singer went, thanks very much, guys. It really means a lot to me. Fuck off. Do it properly or don't do it at all. Fine. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Love you.
Oh, look at you doing a little emoticon heart thing.
I don't think it's an emoticon if you do it with your fingers.
I think it is.
Well, no, an emoticon is on the computer.
No, but I think that's what that is as well.
Well, it's a heart. And that's the freeze frame that everyone will use when we're both murdered. They'll go, oh, they're both murdered, and there'll be a picture of us going.
Oh, it's one of the 3-letter balls. But which 3-letter ball?
One letter for every winner of Twingo.
Owl. Just owl.
Simply owl. 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 Simply and plainly owl. Owl. Cross dab.
I think Pete Python may be taking the rise. He said he made himself new tips so he could still play by melting a fairy liquid bottle. I don't know what that even means.
That was just a list of words, Pete. That's not really.
John Atfield says speed round. John, it's like you've been away for too long.
Too long.
It's the green ball. It's the third green ball.
It's the third green ball of this speed round. There are different speeds. We didn't say quick speed, did we?
Listen, we've done 3 balls.
Could be half speed.
We've done 3 balls in 3 minutes. That's not bad. Douglas
Douglas Fir sounds like a boylesque only does Twin Peaks themed acts. Douglas Firs. Douglas Firs. Cross dab.
Les, are you having fun? Les is one of the new players.
Les is probably considering their life choices at this point, and I don't blame them.
That gin's really making me feel a bit queasy.
But that's our fault. That's our fault.
No, is it?
It is.
Harold Smith.
Harold Smith, who was one of the cast members of Twin Peaks that we lost this year. Harold Smith, Scratchy McScratchface. Lenny Van Dolen sadly died this year. Should we drink a toast?
No.
Otherwise, yeah, frankly, we've lost so many bloody this year. But Lenny Van Dolen, Scratchy McScratchface. Jeonam, no, don't say that.
No, yeah.
Oh, yes.
No, maybe.
No, that's Classico, I think. Jeonam Solitaire. Harold Smith, crossed out.
Baby laxative.
What's the world coming to when you kill a guy for baby laxative? What's the world coming to when you kill a baby for man laxative? Man laxative. That's the band name. Shane, if you're watching, the band are now called Man Laxative. Good evening. We are Man Laxative. Are you ready to rock? Oh, Lord, yeah.
You couldn't say, are you ready to rumble? Because the laxative, it might just be a gut rumbling.
And also, that would be a PJ and Duncan reference.
Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready. Ooh.
Remix. 2 out.
Waldo.
Leo, no! Don't go there! Talk to the wing, 'cause the beak's not listening. Waldo. Waldo crossed up.
Santa Hen. This is Santa Claus.
I mean, that is weirdly sung to the tune of a track on that Black Sabbath album.
You can put the hat on later on.
No. Or will I?
Or will you?
No. Or will I? I will not.
Double R.
Or will I?
Double R Diner.
Double R Diner, not the Double R Club. Double R Diner. Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina and to dream of the Double R Diner somewhere else.
Whoa, it's purple. Do you remember what purple is? Purple is our very special
Purple Glistener.
agent. Which agent is it? It's Albert Rosenfield.
Fuck.
Agent Albert Rosenfield.
Fuck Gene Kelly, motherfucker. Agent Albert Rosenfield. Did you just stab yourself with your metal straw?
I blame Patrick.
Why?
Because he bought us the metal straws.
Yeah, but he didn't make you stab yourself, did he?
I don't think I should have metal straws. So, yeah. More balls, anybody? Bobby Briggs.
Bobby Briggs, Bobby Briggs. He eats twigs.
Lives in a stig.
Sits on figs. Lives on a what?
Stig.
Stig?
Like the dump.
No, Stig was the name of the man who lived in the dump. So he doesn't live in a caveman, does he?
Was he a man?
Bobby Briggs. At what point do we talk about the gin? Is that?
Finish these.
Finish these and we'll tell you all about this gin and why it's so special.
Ah! Angelo Badalamenti.
Angelo Badalamenti, who very sadly we lost very, very recently. And frankly, what would Twin Peaks be without the music of Angelo Badalamenti? So, but it's also, as well as having written the theme tune and played the theme tune of Twin Peaks, he, of course, and not many people know this, also historically created the theme tune to Doctor Who. And how do we know this? We know this because the theme tune to Doctor Who goes a little something like this. Badalamenti, 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 Badalamenti. We mean that with, I don't know what, he's not on the roof. It would be weird.
I think he'd laugh at that.
But what's weird is, so Angelo Badalamenti died, and then the next day on his weather report, David Lynch said no music today, which is kind of nice. And then the day after that, he said I'm thinking of the song "The World Spins," which was the favourite song of Julie Cruz and Badalamenti and Lynch that they did together. And then David Lynch just stopped doing weather reports. He's not done one since.
And nobody's talking about it.
And no one's talking about it online, which I feel weird because people are very paranoid and, conspiracy theories. I thought they would be in two camps. Oh my God, is Lynch ill? Or, oh my God, is Lynch working on, Unrecorded Night or, Wisteria, whatever you want to call it. But no one's saying anything.
But I got Lynch's assistant's email. I should maybe just drop him a line.
I'm not sure that's what it's for. Two more balls and then we tell you about the gin. We should have the bottle, really, shouldn't we?
Yeah, can get that. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Well, some would say I've been practicing, but I haven't been practicing. So let's go. Higle jega morta dem gel heta Laura.
Higle a morta dem ye heta Laura. You don't have to be able to pronounce it, but you'll realise it's written perhaps in one of your squares, and if it is, cross it, dab it. Higle a morta dem ye heta Laura.
And of course, Simon's with us tonight. Simon is our youngest Twingaleer.
Yeah, Twingoer, Twingoer? Twingaleer, I think it's better.
Yeah, I think it sounds more heroic.
Yes.
And I think this is a game of
Heroism.
Last ball before we tell you about the... it's red. Guess what it says? The Red Room.
The Red Room. The Red Room. The room that is red is known colloquially as the Red Room. Now, The gin we are drinking this evening
I've got none left.
is no ordinary gin.
Why so, Benjamin Lush?
That's because it is a gin that we actually made. This, let's move it closer to the camera. You can see on here it says double R.
You did write that.
I did write that. Well, yeah, you had to write that. But it's proper gin. We went to a gin making class, didn't we?
Yeah.
And they had all these different botanicals and things you could add to the gin. And we talked about it and we put in there. What do you remember what's in it?
Rose.
Rose is in it.
Coffee.
Coffee is in it, but it's very subtle. When it was distilling through, you could taste a little bit and it was like, my God, it's really coffee-ish. But the end result is not.
Vanilla.
Vanilla is in it. Pepper, red pepper.
Pink
Peppercorns are in it.
Yeah. Vanilla.
You said that better.
Okay. Orange peel.
Orange peel is in it, yes.
Orange peel, rose petals, vanilla, coffee.
2 more, maybe?
I think maybe that was it.
Yeah. And we made our own gin, and it's really quite nice.
Isn't it? I had none left.
I would recommend going to these 58 and Co. They run gin making classes.
We are talking to them about maybe doing a double Cabaret versus Cancer fundraiser gin making class next year.
So basically, you'd buy a ticket to make your own bottle of gin, and you'd go along and you'd do that. They have these the little what do they call them? The little stills, the little stills to distill all the stuff you put into them. And while that was going on, there would be entertainment, there would be singing, blah, 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 blah. So it would be cabaret stroke gin making. And I can't think of a better combination of things to do on a night out.
And we were quite drunk.
Yes.
They give you a lot of cocktails.
Well, because they say, well, try this is a kind of gin and this is a kind of gin. And you're like, oh.
They start off by giving you some neat gin to taste so that you can tell all the different complexities. And then there was there was like a hot apple cider gin.
Yes, that was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah. So what we did with the tasting gin, which was a bit much raw, we just poured that in.
Just pour it in. Just pour it in.
So
it became like a double.
And then we had about 5 cocktails.
While you're making this, because it takes a while to distill, obviously.
And then we went to Wimpy. And it
because we know how to live.
The best day I've ever had.
It was cool, yeah.
But we got to Wimpy quite drunk.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it was great. It was really, really cool. Very much recommended. And I hope they're into doing a charity show because I think it would be a really cool experience.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, Kate and Kev says they're hoping to come to the Double R Club in January for our anniversary. Not our anniversary, your anniversary. We've had our anniversary.
Yeah, we have we've had so many anniversaries. We're all anniversaried out.
We had a party. for our 10th wedding anniversary and our 30th anniversary of
together, being together.
He got really drunk.
I got really, really drunk. And then we had to give speeches.
He got really drunk.
I got kind of, leaning on small table for support drunk. And it happened really quickly and without me really realising because people kept giving me drinks. And you were quite sober.
I drank just as much, but I was cooking sausages.
But we'll talk about you and your drinking later on. There's a little spoiler, little taster there. I don't know why that's the mine for taster.
That's mine for a lot of things. Right. Okay, before John Atfield turns on us again. She's in the hall. It's Monkey.
Is she in the hall?
Well, she's not there, is
Simply Monkey. Monkey, 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 monkey. Monkey, 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 monkey. Monkey. Cross dab.
Monkey makes the world
go around the world, go around the world, go around. Monkey makes a. Oh no, because I rewrote that song. Monkey makes a meowing sound, a meowing sound, a meowing sound. Because she's a cat, but this is the actual monkey in the film. So that's quite good. Monkey. Cross dab.
It's your favourite song by Robbie Williams. It's Angel.
I'm loving angels instead. Instead of what, Robbie? Instead of what?
Cooking sausages.
So so you're saying what the verse before that is like, really want to cook some sausages. Yep. Oh, I like the sausage.
Oh, that's a love hot sausage.
Instead, I'm loving angels. I don't think it's because if you want sausages, I'm not sure loving angels is going to fill that void. is it? The sausage void, if you will, and I know you will, and I know you know specifically, not you, but you. You know who I'm talking
Pete
to.
Python has a film called Sausage Void.
Sausage void.
Oh, yeah.
Again, though, that's the Wyndham Earl song, waiting to be written.
Yeah.
Sausage void.
You can have that.
You can have that.
Meanwhile.
No.
Yeah. No.
I think that's a ball, isn't it?
The Good Dale is in the lodge.
The Good Dale, well, he's in the lodge. The Good Dale is in the lodge, and he can't leave. Write it in your book of remembrance for every day.
I don't think I've ever said that out now.
What?
Has that always been a ball?
The real Dale is in.
Yeah.
No, I added it before we started. Yes.
Have I called that out before?
Yes.
I genuinely can't remember ever calling that out before.
The real Dale is in the lodge, and he can't leave. Cross it, damn it.
The missing pieces.
The missing pieces, as opposed to the missing Reese's pieces, or indeed the missing feces. The missing pieces, cross dab, because of course that's what the extra scenes, the outtakes, if you will, and I know that you will, from Firewalk with Me is called. The missing pieces.
Shelley Johnson.
Shelley Johnson. Shelley Johnson, played by the lovely Machin Amick. Terrible taste in men, Shelley Johnson. This is where we live. Hoping that's not on a ball. Shelley Falula Johnson. What have
I
you?
don't feel like I can go until the interval.
You can't go.
I can't wait till the end for more gin.
That means you really drank that quickly.
Yeah, I have to live with you.
I mean, it's a recipe for. Oh, you were putting gin in it as well? Yeah, go on then.
I am Santa.
You're not Santa.
I reckon I could beat Santa Claus in a fight.
Oh, what?
I reckon you could.
Did you want any help with it? Oh, good.
I reckon he's probably got weak knees, and you could probably give him a quick thump to the leg, and he'd go down like a sack of potatoes.
Go down like a $2
Go down,
haul.
and if you get him at the back of the knees, just here, just kick back of the knees, he goes down. Job's done, isn't it? Rose one.
Not in a sex way, obviously.
Job's done. Rose one.
Right. So shall we?
Oh, Karen's just arrived. She said you could still win, Karen. We've only called about half a dozen balls, but I'm sure somebody will.
Somebody's got to be the grown up and fill you in. Not in a sex
Not
way.
in that way.
Again, not in a sex way.
But welcome, Karen. How are you? Right. Okay, John. This is for you. No breath.
What? No breath?
This one's coming from J. Edgar.
This one's coming from J. Edgar. This one's coming from J. Edgar. Kapow.
Glastonbury Grove.
Glastonbury Grove, not to be confused with Glastonbury, where you get up every morning having slept in a fucking tent on the fucking ground to inhale the scent of the excrement of strangers. Glastonbury Grove.
I mean, it's no way to live, is it?
It's not living.
Yeah. Will we have any in January? Who knows? It's electricity. But
I didn't know where you were going there. Electricity. I thought you were going to go snow, but I'm thinking there's not a ball that's got snow on it. Because we've had the snow, haven't we? Done that.
We're going quick for John, otherwise he'll turn on us. Oh, Mike Snake Nelson.
Mike Snake Nelson. Mike is the man. What an arsehole. Mike Snake Nelson.
He is Bob.
He is Bob. That's he is Bob. Nothing else. There are other balls that sound like that. It's simply he is Bob, which means you have to really, really pay attention.
Like us.
Well,
where is he? Who knows?
Who knows?
What's he doing? Why is he not answering?
Does he not have any weather?
It's David Lynch.
David Lynch. Mr. David Lynch. Mr. David Lynch.
I'm going to do something.
Oh dear.
That's got nothing to do with Twingo. So don't cross anything off.
Right.
So
we're putting the shutters have come down. Nothing's will be called until the shutters come back up. The game is postponed. It's in limbo, right?
some of those more eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed this marvellous piece of art by one Michael Horse. That's my BFF, Michael Horse. We exchange messages on a regular basis.
It was his birthday the other day?
It was his birthday. We were talking on his birthday. He was sending me pictures of the cat. I was sending him pictures of the snow. He's a world gone mad. Anyway, Michael and his lovely wife Penny sent this to me a couple of weeks ago, and this is the first time they have actually shipped anything outside of the UK. And if you look here, what it says is, "To my friend Rose," Michael Horse. "To my friend Rose." To my friend
they heard that.
Rose. So when I say Michael Horse is my BFF, this, my dear fellows, is the proof.
You're going to show them the log. It's leaning behind him.
So I'm sure you all saw this in the Blue Rose magazine, which is when I first obviously had my 90-minute Zoom call with Michael Horse. And obviously we've got the peaks and we've got the lodges. But then here is the log that the log lady thinks. You've got a flying saucer up here. Has anybody noticed that? And an owl. Obviously we've called that.
We have called
so we called the owl. Yeah. To my friend Rose. So just keep thinking about that because I haven't. And
the shutters are up and we're back playing. Now everything is cooled when it's cooled.
Ah, see, look, people are going, that's adorable. Yeah, he is. He's my friend.
As opposed to my lovely horse.
He's my friend, Michael Horse. I sent him pictures of the snow. He sends me pictures of Carlos. I send him pictures of...
Carlos is Michael Horse's cat.
It's, it's a relationship. And he says I can go and live with them. And kill the white man. So all in all, it's good. Talking of which, on the BBC iPlayer.
Oh yes.
We here at Double R Towers would heartily recommend viewing The English,
which is a series made by BBC and HBO. Is it made? And
6 episodes.
It's set in the Old West. It deals with the aftermath of the Indian Wars and all that. It's really, really good. What's her name in it?
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt is in it. It's called The English. It's very much worth watching. It's not... It kind of takes the whole Clint Eastwood idea of a Western, that kind of cool, silent type and all, but it kind of turns it on its head. And it's really good. It's really, really good. I'd very much recommend it.
Yeah, heartily recommended from the Double R.
And it's on BBC iPlayer. We don't get paid for saying that.
The Pale Horse.
The Pale Horse. Woe to the ones who behold the Pale Horse.
Simon saying, is she picking up balls or chocolate? It's a fine line, Simon.
Well, these chocolates are actually balls. So
I have got balls in my hand.
Yes.
Not those balls, these balls.
Stop saying I've got balls in my hand. Stop saying that.
Jacques Renault.
Jacques Renault, not Renault. Twingo, of course. Jacques Renault. Jacques Renault.
Another one of your favourites from the Nightmare on Elm Street films. It's Robert Engels.
He's with the Engels now. It's not from the Nightmare on Elm Street. Robert Engels, co-writer of Fire Walk With Me. Robert Engels.
James Hurley.
James was always cool. James Falula Hurley. James Hurley. Calls the big Hurley Burley.
Leland Palmer.
Got a bit of pith.
You're a bit of pith.
Leland Palmer. I did not kill anybody. Leland Palmer.
I don't feel like we're ready for a break yet. Do you want some orange stuff?
What, have you got the orange stuff?
Yeah, right here.
I mean, is this? Oh, that's this.
I mean, what do we have to live for? I'm off work for a week and a half.
This feels like a bad precedent to set.
Today was my first day off work. We got off at 5 to noon.
Oh wow, that's like you put so much more gin in there than you did soda.
5 to noon. I mean, we're in our 50s. We should be up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, when does that start? The whole going to bed at 8, getting up at 5. Oh, I'm drinking this, am I? I thought you were going for more. No, this is.
I want it more.
I'm just gonna. Fuck me.
Secret diary.
Jesus. Secret diary is the ball. Oh, this is going to be a messy one. I can feel it.
Can you feel it?
That's it.
Can you feel it?
Oh, she's gone Jackson's. Secret diary.
I know that's who.
Can you feel it? Do you think it was about masturbation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Filthy, filthy, filthy.
Filthy, filthy, filthy.
Secret diary. Have you done that?
Yes.
Happy Christmas.
Mexican wave.
Woo.
No, I have to do it first, isn't it? Mexican wave.
Woo.
There you go. Been a while, right?
My back really hurts.
Maybe don't do the Mexican wave.
Oh, no.
Oh dear. We're not even halfway through, are we? And this is what's become of the experience that is Twingo.
And Les is sitting at home going, what do you mean you did this for 76 weeks? They did, Les. They joined every week. Don't take the ring, Laura.
Don't take the ring, Laura. Don't take the ring. Don't take the ring, Laura. Don't do it.
I'm not going to talk about Judy.
I'm not going to talk about Judy. First line from the immortal Mr. David Bowie. I'm not going to talk about Judy. Then he mentions Judy, which is contradictory, let's be honest.
There's a spelling mistake on this ball.
Oh, there is? Look at that. How have we never noticed that before?
Haps Diner.
Or as it says on the ball, Haps Dines. Haps Diner is what it should say. That's not on the card as well, is it? No, that would be me. Haps Diner. The diner owned and operated
Who
by Hap. Mayhap it is.
Oh, you know what's lovely is all week I've been working in the hall and I've been shouting to Lush, oh look, these people have bought a card to Twingo. This is the height of Twingo players.
It's kind of back in the day, isn't it?
We've got Heather and Stephen, we've got John and Paul, we've got Shell and Pete, we've got Kate and Kev, we've got Jay, everybody's here.
Nervous about meeting Jay.
Everybody is here, and it's like the old days. I'm a little bit drunk, and I've only got one Malteser left. But it's been a glory. Glory, glory, glory. Hallelujah!
Mexican wave. Oh. Have you hit your alphabet? Oh, that's gone now. Oh, dear.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
If you've got it, extract it and get ready to rattle it. It's Pinecone!
Pinecone, Pinecone.
I have a Pinecone.
You do? That's the first time you usually have a Pinecone.
It's because they're out for the Christmas log.
They're out for the Christmas log. What does that mean?
It means they're behind the Christmas log in an adorning fashion.
Oh, I see. I couldn't see them behind the Christmas log. Could you see them behind the Christmas log?
Oh, I guess I could, Mr. Benjamin.
Yes, we could. Okay. Pinecone. Back to you in the studio.
Rupert and Nadja should be here, Annika. They bought cards.
Maybe they're just lurking. Like this.
Well, they bought cards. I'm sure they're around. Sometimes people tune in at the beginning and realise what a terrible mistake they've made. And they decide against it.
That's right, Snake. We haven't yet mentioned the video that Ian made, which is just so cool. But we will get to the content of that video
after the interval.
Later on.
It's a yellow ball. What does that mean?
That's orange.
It means...
Did you know? You know everyone knows the robin. It's a British bird largely. Why is that?
Because it's angelic.
It's very Christmassy, the robin. It's in lots of Christmas cards. And it's widely known as robin redbreast. But if you look at a robin, what colour is its breast? It's orange. It's actually orange. But apparently the only reason they were called robin redbreast is because at that time there was no word for orange. That's a little bit of history for you.
What a time to be alive.
What a time. We weren't alive.
Oh. Irene! It's just Irene.
It's just Irene. Come on. Come on, Irene. The first ever widely known experience of bukkake. Come on, Irene.
Oh, Pete Python said him and Shell got their Christmas tree out of the cupboard and the pine cones had rotted off.
Well, we don't have a Christmas tree.
We can send you a pine cone. His rattles. Mine is more stable.
It only just rattles. I think the bit that rattled was falling off. Shh, 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 shh. Listen.
Yeah, it doesn't really rattle anymore. Mine doesn't rattle. I'll send you a pine cone.
A non-rattling pine cone.
American robins are much bigger than British robins, says Kate. Apparently the size of pigeons. Can you imagine that? Oh, that'd be scary, wouldn't it?
Coming at you with this big orange breast.
You could cut it up for Christmas dinner.
Well, of course you can eat pigeons, so now you can eat a robin. What would a robin taste like?
A bit beefy.
Why?
Robins are a bit beefy. Got no teethers.
Oh, you've eaten all of them. That's good. I didn't get.
You were offered.
Not a one.
You were offered.
Not a one.
Annie Blackburn.
Annie Blackburn. She's burnt black. She's Annie burnt black. She's Annie Blackburn. Played, of course, by Heather Graham. I was going to say Heather Smalls.
No, something.
But she's off searching for the hero inside herself. So
Killer.
She was busy.
Killer Bob. You're drunk.
Killer Bob. He's Bob. What done all the... Who was it done the murders? I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was Killer Bob. Closing the question. What's Mr. Chips doing? What's he doing, Killer Bob?
She's a killer queen.
Bob.
Laura Palmer.
Laura Palmer. She is the one.
It is good, Jim J.
It is, yeah. It's working well.
We've had about 5.
Was that a mistake?
Yeah, maybe. I'm going to read these balls and then I'm going to go for a break. Okay, so sober up to do your thing.
Jesus.
Sarah Palmer. Sarah Palmer,
the great Grace Zabriskie, Smokey McSmokeface herself.
No, that's somebody else.
Sarah Palmer.
Coming at you.
No, it's not.
Coming at you.
Sarah Palmer is Smokey McSmoke. No, that's Scratchy McScratchface, who's Harold Smith, who's already gone.
Coming at
Smokey
you.
McSmokeface.
What you at?
What you at? That's right. Sarah Palmer, what you at? We don't know. Does anyone, just for future reference, does anyone remember, because things come up and they become things in Twingo for a while and then they just disappear and we don't remember what they were. Does anyone remember what Flappy Hands was? We don't remember, do we?
Somebody will.
Somebody will remember what Flappy Hands was. But apparently it was a thing and we've forgotten it.
Cable bends steel.
Cable bends steel. Cable bends steel. Cable bends steel. Cross it, dab it. You know.
So strong.
So very strong.
Oh, that's upside down. That's why you can't read.
That's why you can't do that.
Woodsman.
Simply woodsman. A man of wood. A woodsman. Woodsman. It's here. Just belched.
Is a formica
This
table.
is a formica table. Nice bit of formica. Show me age there. This is a formica table. Cross dab.
I'm going to read out this last ball and then we're going to go to an intermission. But what you at? What you at? What you at? How many balls have you? How many lodges have you squished out. What's the word?
How many squares have you crossed? How many lodges have you squished out? That's revolting. That's absolutely revolting.
You're revolting. I'm going to read this ball out, but tell us. Shell's on 14. Holy shit, that's pretty good.
This could be an early night. Or anyway, John Hatfield.
Abby's on 11. Stephen O'Brien's on 13.
Wowza.
Stephen O'Brien back in the house. Rupert back in the house with 10. Holland Manchester on 12. Pete Python's on 11.
It's not his name.
Floppy and JJ 13 and 12. So we're all in the same
We've broken the 10
zone.
and we're in the post 10 zone.
Amanda, Andy and Les are on 9, 8, 11. Wendy's on 10. John in Manchester's on 7. I think maybe John went down to fill up his glass of alcohol.
Down what? Sorry?
Patrick's on 14.
I think John maybe nipped out for a bit of dogging, came back, would have missed a lot of balls.
Heather's on 11. Karen's on 13. Karen, who arrived late, is on 7 and still thinks she might win. John in Manchester says he may have lost focus. And John Atfield, who's joined this evening by the very lovely Kat, who also got him a key fob for the Great Northern for Christmas, is on 10 and 13. Joe and Shane are on 14 and 15. David Henry Green, yes, another new player. He's on 10.
Okay,
on
so
11.
we're around the 10 area.
Ian's on 13. Serena is on 12. Maria's on 12. I'm going to read this ball out because it's been in my hand for a while. And then I'm going to fill up the drinks.
Handball.
And
like the doll on Play School.
Hannibal.
That's handball.
Hannibal.
Handball was the doll. Handball was the doll on Play School. Handball. Is it Handball? Is that a name?
It was a different time.
It was a different time.
Black Lodge.
Black Lodge. It's a lodge. It's black. Is it like Black Annie Blackburn? I don't know. But it's the Black Lodge. Cross dab. So at which point
I'm going to go.
Rose goes away briefly to refresh our drinks, which we actually did. So this is like adding one more drink to.
It's Christmas.
Okay, right. And at which point, just to fill the intermission, what I usually do is I take a popular or she's dropped things. I take a popular or well-known song and rewrite it, hopefully for comedic purposes. Now, and accompany myself on the kazoo. But before we get to that, I've rewritten a popular or well-known song. I've taken a song by the band The Stranglers, a song called No More Heroes, one of their classic songs, and I've rewritten it. But I need to give you a little bit of backstory. When we first met, we both drank a lot more than we do now. And I know, watching this, it looks like we're both terrible alcoholics, or extremely good ones. I don't know. But yes, I would drink a lot, but Rose drank a lot more. She could take her booze more than anyone I think I've probably ever met. There was times when she drank, I think it was 17 tequilas, and then sat down in the middle of a road. There was a time when we were on a boat and we had to carry her off, and she was sick all over my nice new suit, and we had to hide her so a taxi driver would stop. And my favourite Rose drinking too much story was when we were at a club, and her drink of the time was vodka and blackcurrant. But of course, there's a lot of sugar in that. And she was sinking the vodka and blackcurrants and just got the shakes because there was so much sugar coursing through her veins. And she said to me, she felt a little bit queasy. She said, would you get me a pint glass full of ice? The idea being that she would get a pint glass full of ice and just sip the ice water as it melted and just take some water in and just kind of like feel a little bit better. So I went to the bar and I said, can I have a pint glass full of ice cubes, please? And they gave me a pint glass full of ice cubes. And I gave it to Rose and she said, thank you. And then was sick into the pint glass, filling it to the top with a purple vomit from the vodka and blackcurrant, at which point I went, okay, and I just put the glass back on the bar and walked away. So what I'm saying is, when we first met, Rose could really drink. So this rewriting of No More Heroes by the Stranglers is to describe in some way that. Now, I will be accompanying myself this evening on the trombone kazoo. For those unfamiliar with the trombone kazoo, yes, it looks like a trombone. Yes, the slide works. No, the slide does not affect the pitch, which is a shame. Let's be honest. So, okay. No More Heroes, rewritten to describe the alcoholic indulgence of early period Rose Thorn. It's called No Beer for Rose. Okay. You may happen to disagree with Chablis. Vodka ice makes you sick. Say cheers, but Rose, she won't learn. She will happen to have one or two too many. Her rearview mirror, a regret bonanza. What getting bladdered means when you're Rose. What getting bladdered means when you're Rose. What getting bladdered means when you are Rose. Sinking mojitos make your stomach churn. What getting bladdered means when you're Rose. What getting bladdered means when you're Rose. No beer for Rose anymore. No beer for Rose anymore. I've done Shakespeare. What getting bladdered means when you're Rose. What getting bladdered means when you're Rose. What getting bladdered means when you are Rose. Thinking mojitos make your stomach churn. What getting slaughtered means when you're Rose. What getting bladdered means when you're Rose. Everybody, no beer for Rose anymore. 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 Hey! I thank you with apologies to the Stranglers. Please, a little bit out of breath, I'll be honest. Please welcome back to the stage, Rose Thorn. It's not really a stage, but
It is a stage.
what are you shaking there? What's that?
Oh, yeah. It's the Christmas Twiglets. Woo, woo, woo,
And
woo.
are Christmas Twiglets different to other Twiglets?
Yep, they come in a tub. Woo, woo, woo. Smack my bottom.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't even know what that is.
Throw it away. That's a bit of popcorn.
Oh, yeah. I did make popcorn for the afternoon interval.
Yes.
It's not the afternoon interval, for the mid-show interval, but we ate
What
it
is an
all.
afternoon interval? Is that afternoon afternoon delight?
No.
No.
Afternoon interval is maybe that 2 o'clock cup of tea that you make me when I'm working at home. Smack my bottom.
Stop saying smack my bottom, or I will. And then it'll all go horribly wrong.
Bit punchy.
A little bit punchy.
Treats.
Treats.
I, on the
Christmas
other hand,
Twiglets.
have chicken crisps.
Oh, there's a joke on the back of the
Come on.
Twiglets.
Give me it. Give me it.
Twiglets is the perfect Twingo snack because it starts with twi. Twi. Maybe we could get a twink in here to serve us Twiglets during Twingo.
Am I a twink?
No.
What's a twink?
A young kind of gay man, I believe.
I'm not a twink.
No. So, question. What do you get if
Is
you
this a joke?
This is the joke.
It's not a question, it's a joke.
Well, it says Q. That stands for question. Question.
Or what all those people did back in September.
What?
You
What?
you had to see the dead body.
What? That was a cue to see the dead body, the Queen. May she rest in pieces. Or in feces. I'm fine with either. Question. What do you get if you cross Santa with a duck?
Santa Claus.
That sounded almost like Santa Cuck, which is something else. Answer, a Christmas quacker.
Wah, wah, wah.
Thank God Twiglets are good because that joke, is blue dog shit. You okay then?
I'm a bit wild. Jen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. How low can you go? How low can you go? I can't go much lower to my back.
My
How
knees
low
hurt as
can
well.
you go? We're back!
What getting bladdered means. Oh, what, you've gone with the soda again?
No, it's half and half. Don't
What?
say it. We ran out of the fancy tonic water, so it's this much fancy tonic water and topped up with orange soda. So mix up.
That's the mind's a mix.
It's still got a whole thing of gin in it.
A whole thing, in case you're wondering how much that was. Our gin, of course.
Our gin.
Should we have named it something extravagant rather than double R?
If you want to buy it, you can buy it from the guys at 58 Gin.
They have it on file. You all right there, monkey?
Monkey! I'm gonna get her.
She's running away.
Monkey. Go to get the cat. I'm going to get the cat.
You're going to have to chase her.
Now she's gone into the other room. Can't catch her. She's run into the other room.
Oh, the other room.
Into the room that we don't go.
Whatever.
Right. So, happy solstice for yesterday.
Yeah, because everyone's a fucking pagan now, aren't they?
But did you know, people spend all day posting on Facebook, oh, happy solstice. And
I did see that a lot.
Cranking it on to the end of the night. But in fact, solstice is one moment in time. And in fact, yesterday it happened at 9:48 UTC. And that's at the point where the North Pole is at its farthest from the sun, around 23.5 degrees. And at 9:48 p.m., it was actually solstice, that one moment in time. So not happy solstice all day, but in fact, that was
9:41. And I think what you'll find that is, you see, that's interesting. But what I think that is, what you just said, I think that is an clock fact. That's right. How could we forget the clock fact?
That's for you, Pete Python.
That's not his name.
Yeah. Oh, happy solstice. No, second in time. A blink of a second. And you know,
Oh, I'm a pagan. Are you though?
it happened at 9:48 UTC. What the fuck is UTC?
UTC.
UTC.
What does that stand for?
It's Coordinated Universal Time.
Whoa. Coordinated Universal Time. The acronym is UTC.
Yeah, it is.
Coordinate. So Universal Time Coordinate. Who wrote the fucking acronym? Yoda?
But
UTC.
UTC.
That sounds like a sexual infection.
Is likely to be the new Greenwich Mean Time because it's
Greenwich.
Because it's the recognised internet time zone. Because
there's an internet time zone.
Well, that's what universal coordinated time is.
So when do we get rid of this daylight savings bollocks then?
Yeah, well, that's what this does. This gets rid of. This has no alternating for changing the clocks. It's one time, regardless of where you are. So yeah, all these people who say happy solstice all day long, It's a second in time. So better to know that, folks.
So yeah.
Apparently, we're also joined this evening for Twingo by Ben and Maria, who are joining us for the first time, and it's educational.
It's educational. Almost.
We do clock facts because Pete Python insists on it every time. I can be sitting at home watching the telly. I'll get a message, Pete Python. Oh,
give me a fucking clock fact. He'll say.
Tell me a clock fact, Rose. It's the only thing that keeps me going. Tell me a clock fact. He used to be in a rock and roll band. Now he's writing a paper on clock facts.
It's all about clock facts now. They've kicked him out.
So yeah, clock fact. But now we're back in the game and we can Twingo.
Let's Twingo back. Eyes down for a full lodge. Yes, this is going to happen. It will end at some point. I can guarantee that.
It sat atop our Christmas log. It's a blue rose.
Blue. I'm like the blue rose. Blue rose. Blue rose. Cross it, damn it. You know.
Sour.
You know.
Sour-faced Lil.
Sour-faced Lil. Sour-faced Lil. She's Lil. Oh, she's got a sour. Oh, she's got a sour face. She's sour-faced Lil.
Watch me on screen. Watch how fast I'm going.
Watch how fast.
But watch on the screen.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Because it's really fast. It's like a blur.
It's. I mean, there's blur because that's the. It's not faster though. Very good.
2 balls.
What about me? What about? Is that fast?
It's fast. There's a weird leftover bit.
Just because it's blurred, it doesn't make it fast.
It's time zone.
That's a clock fact. Time zone fact.
76 weeks of Twingo.
76 trombones led the big parade.
Keep your voice.
Sorry. I do keep my voice.
The one-armed man.
The one-armed man played by the wonderful Mr. Al Strobel, who again is another one of the cast members that we sadly lost this year. Mr. Al Strobel. I'm drinking a toast. I don't give a fuck. He was fucking awesome.
He was awesome.
When we met him. Really fucking cool bloke.
When I was having some difficulties after my mum and my dad and everybody kind of died and I was struggling a little bit, he sent me a message on Facebook that said after his near-death experience when he was
in which he lost his arm.
In which he lost his arm when he was 17, he said he saw the other side and no longer feared death.
Or at least felt what it was to nearly die.
And he said he no longer feared death. And to be able to live your life not fearing death. That's fucking hell, what a life.
Yeah.
He was an amazing person.
Yeah, he was great.
And next to Catherine Coulson, one of the people that I spent the most amount of time with at the Twin Peaks Festival.
You sat chatting to him for hours, didn't you?
And we talked about architecture and Shakespeare and London and what it meant to be an artist in London. And he commented on everything.
Well, he's a real Facebooker, wasn't he? Really was. Yeah.
Everything that we talked about the Double R. When we did the train car reenactment things. You know, Cheryl and Fen came out all kind of like...
She was terrified.
I don't know what I've just seen. And I said to Al, what did you think? And he went, it was very nice. And he was the one person who we met at all the Twin Peaks festivals who genuinely valued us as artists.
Yeah, he got it. He got
what we were trying to do. And at a time where the actors weren't able to see the Double R shows, spending time with Al out back of that cinema in Mile End, where we talked and hung out and he saw the train car murders. He was just one of the nicest people. He goes up in my little pool of people like Catherine, who was so energized by what we as fans did with this concept of lynch and lynching.
He understood and was really happy to be part of Twin Peaks and the fan thing and the world. He got it. He really got it.
He was an amazing person.
He was great.
And the world is a worser place without him because he got Twin Peaks fans, and in a way that only him and Catherine were the only ones who never charged people for their autographs. They were genuinely valued.
It was like an old school attitude, wasn't it?
Yeah, really valued what we were doing, what you were all doing when you came to the festival, you know. And yeah, he was amazing. And not since Catherine dying did I get kind of like a little bit upset when Al died, because I felt like we talked a lot about when he came back to London what we were going to do, and how I was going to take him to the Globe, and how we were going to go backstage at the Globe, and how we were going to take him up some of the new buildings in London. And we talked so much about what we were going to do when he came back, and he never did come back. And yeah, it really got to me when Al died. So yeah, brought it down again.
Keep it light. No, but he was amazing. So
But
yes,
he was amazing.
the one-armed man, cross it, dab it.
What a fucking hero.
Take a drink if you can.
That got a bit dark, didn't it, Luke? It's purple.
It's purple.
It's an agent.
It's a glistener.
But which agent is it?
I know which one.
You know.
Yeah, you know.
Shell, you know. This is the rip your shirt off, mop me down with a wet broom. It's
What?
Agent...
You don't mop with a wet broom, do you?
Agent Chester fucking Desmond. Holy shit. Is it not Agent... Whoa! Desmond.
Agent Chester Desmond. If you're going to mop, if it's wet, it's useless, right? Because what you're mopping is, I mean, without getting too graphic, it's wet anyway, right? Oh,
here's Monkey. Yeah, Agent Chester Desmond.
Chester Desmond. Dester Chesmond.
I wish I'd met him.
Yeah, he would have been really cool to meet, yeah. Oh, he's still alive, obviously.
Maybe we should redo the Twin Peaks Festival just to get him over. And maybe it's just you and me, Shell.
And he thinks he's going to a big festival with loads of people, and he turns up and it's just you two.
Yeah.
Going like, come and sit down.
Shell on one side of the room.
Do you mind if I call you Chester?
I think between us, Shell, we tie a piece of rope to him and just gently pull him from one side.
This is getting very kinky.
Pull him from one side of the room to the other, stroking his probably soft, moist chest in a kind of and then you'd pull him, and then you'd stroke, and then I'd pull him, and then
it would be a day of
And Annika wants to come, but you know, I think it's just me and Shell for now. I think maybe on the first day it's just me and Shell, and then we'd open it up.
The second day, then you can have just like a whole circle of people around him, just pulling him on the rope.
That would so work.
That's abuse, is what that is.
Is it like when you do pass the parcel at a kid's party, and you get so excited because you're holding it, and you hold it for ages. You're holding it for ages and ages and ages before you rip off the
you're holding on to him, and Shell's going, no fair, it's my turn now.
So you could be in charge of the music. So every time the music stopped, we passed him along. This is so going to work. I'm going to make this happen. 2023, you, me,
I think
Shell.
what you're doing is you're objectifying Chris Isaac.
John Atfield, turning the story away from Agent Chester Desmond. John Atfield, who's the one who's always moaning that we take too long playing Twingo, asks us a question. Favourite film we saw this year? Favourite film we saw this year, Benjamin Bush?
I don't know. Can you think of any?
I
mean, if we're talking horror films.
We saw Barbarian last week, and I bloody loved it.
Because we watch horror films every Saturday, and we watch horror films on Christmas as well. But Barbarian was great. I mean, it got silly towards the end, but on purpose.
I was so tense. I was standing up.
She stood up.
1 a.m. when I've got a blanket wrapped around me, and I'm standing up because I was so anxious.
But
that
what
was
other films have we seen?
Film.
What was the film we saw on Netflix with about the undercover police thing? What was that called?
Undercover police thing.
That was really good, and I've forgotten what it was called. It's got I can't remember his name. The bloke that screwed me out of a job on the horror film Creep. Not that film.
Not that film.
The London Tube Creep horror film. It's got him in it, and that was very good.
We've seen some good films. I think I can't remember what any of them are called because we've had too much gin.
We have had too much gin. You ask us when we're sober, maybe you'll get a better answer. But Barbarian is a cracker.
Amazing.
It's a proper fucking roller coaster of a film. It kind of like sets up a thing and you're uneasy, and then it amps it up, and then it amps it up, and then it amps it up to the max, and then it steps away, and then it like takes a run up at the same scare all over again. It's fucking ridiculous, but it's very well done.
But I'll tell you what, John, seeing as how you've started it, I'm reading a book which you've already read from the 80s called The Elementals. I can't remember who wrote it, but it's a ghost story. And the other night there, I had to stop reading because I got a bit scared.
It's a good old ghost story horror thing. Yeah,
I'm too
it's very
scared to read it. I'm too scared to read it. And I had to stop. It was like that episode of Friends where Joey had to put The Shining in the freezer. I had to stop reading because I got properly scared.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah.
If anybody wants to read The Elementals, let me know and I'll pick one of you and send you the copy once I finish it. I'll be finished it by Christmas.
It would make a good series, I think. The Elementals. Yeah. It's a great setup, and it gets progressively weirder. It gets proper fucking weird by the end. I'm not giving anything away.
Ian Rob Salmon says Terrifier 2. I was really disappointed.
I didn't like Terrifier 2. I thought they fucked it.
The first one was so good, and the clown art was so good.
Because the first one I understood what it was. It's like a trash film, but done really, really well. I thought the sequel, Terrifier 2, it threw in all this bullshit fantasy nonsense, and you lost the antagonist of Art the Clown. It felt. It didn't really do it. We haven't seen the Banshees yet, but it's on the list, Patrick. I'm really looking forward to that.
Maya says best show of the year, Severance.
Oh my God, right, Severance! If you haven't seen Severance on Apple TV, I know many people don't have Apple TV, and I can understand why.
Get a free subscription and watch Severance.
Severance is the best TV show there's been in a fucking decade.
The Guardian put Severance as his third best film of the year, and the first best film of the year was The Bear. The Bear is
good on Disney. It's really very good. It's good. But Severance was
bloody phenomenal.
It manages to be so many things all at once. It's really clever. It's funny. It's dark as fuck.
Really dark.
Really, really dark. It's kind of Kafka. It's just so good. Severance. Check it out if you can.
We watched a film. Was it Brazilian? A horror film where they.
You're gonna have to give me more.
Where they go into the end. They're driving. They're in the cafe to start with.
That's Turkish. It's called Baskin.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That's a cracker. That wasn't this year, though, I don't think.
What year that
Baskin,
was.
it's a Turkish film. And it starts off, in a cafe with a bunch of policemen. And it's like, we don't really like them, and they're being a bit misogynistic and a bit this, that, and the... But then the film just keeps getting more and more fucked up. Yeah, that's a proper horror film, that is Baskin.
Amanda and Andy said they watched Murders in the Building. We started watching that.
We lost our way. We lost our interest with Murders in the Building. Sean Mooney keeps saying we need to go back to it because I like everyone in it, but it just I don't know.
Patrick says Andor. Fucking hell! It was amazing.
Andor is phenomenal.
Phenomenal television.
Phenomenal.
Because we watch all the Star Wars because at our heart we're geeks. But we watched Obi-Wan, and it wasn't really.
It was not good.
And because you knew nobody was really at risk, but with Andor, also you knew he wasn't at risk
because he's in Rogue One.
But actually, holy shit, it was great television.
Properly reframes the whole idea of Star Wars, and it does it so fucking well. That was phenomenal. Yeah, really phenomenal, Andor. I was shocked at how good it was.
And what's that Scottish woman who was in it?
Scottish woman.
Was she not Scottish?
I think she's Fiona Shaw.
Fiona Shaw. She was incredible.
She's not in it all that much, but what she does in it, and you start watching Andor, and it's like, I don't know what they did, but it's like they spoke to all the actors and they went, yeah, I know this is Star Wars, but we're taking this fucking seriously.
Yeah.
And do this like it's any other job. And Fiona Shaw was like, all right, fine. And she's fucking acting the living shit out of it. It's just great. Really good.
Anyway, we're getting heckled from the back row about not playing.
I think that's fair enough.
Okay, let's Twingo.
Let's Twingo. Yes, Tony Gilroy. It's just brilliant. It's just brilliant.
Red Diamond City Motel.
Red Diamond City Motel, which strikes me, it sounds like a kind of soft metal song from the 80s. Red Diamond City Motel. Where? Red Diamond City Motel.
Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code?
Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code? That's the international mind for code.
Is it future or is it past?
Is it future or is did past. Is it future or is it past? It's a simple question.
It's the only maths equation in Twingo. It's 2 by 4.
2 by 4. 2 by 4. Hit him on the head with a 2 by 4. Hit him on the head with a 2 by. That's the second full song of the evening. The big one has not yet been pulled and called or called.
Donut.
Simply donut. Simply donut. You can go Disturbed. You can go Crosstown. You can go what you like. Donut Disturbed.
Watch your knees. It's the Jumping Man.
The Jumping Man.
Watch your knees.
The Jumping Man.
That's how you jump when
That's how you jump when you're a man. The Jumping Man.
52.
52. Now was more surprised than I. 52.
Patrick, have you been in any of these new Star Wars
Which ones?
things? These series? Because I think they're not all being filmed in America, are they?
Andor was filmed in the UK.
And I'm wondering if any of my contacts have been involved in any of these new Star Wars, because you know Cadbury versus Cantor Star Wars auction is coming up.
Yes, it is.
So maybe let's have a chat. If you know anybody,
A little chat. Little chat too.
Or if you can get old long legs here in the next season. Carl Rod.
Carl Rod, played of course by the late, the great Mr. Harry Dean Stanton. Carl Rod, the only Twin Peaks character that sounds like a porn star. Carl Rod. Carl Rod.
The chrome reflects our image.
The chrome reflects our image. The chrome reflects our image. Cross tab. We must be getting close now.
Half-heart necklace.
Half-heart necklace, by which they mean, of course, this kind of half-heart necklace. Look at that. This kind of half-heart necklace.
I think Amanda's answer is no.
To what? Yes, we did.
Did we?
Yes, Amanda, we did have donut, because I said donut Disturbed.
Okay, I can't remember that happening.
It was like literally like one ball ago.
Okay. Donna.
I'm pretty sure we did. We had donut, right?
I don't know.
I think we did.
Yeah, everybody else is saying yes.
Yeah, we did. It's don't.
Donna Hayward.
Well, if anyone would, Donna Hayward, Donna Madonna, there's always manana. Donna Hayward.
You know, Benjamin.
Yes?
It's at this time of the year that I think about baby Jesus.
Is it, though?
And the joy of the many, many days of Christmas.
Right.
And I think of the song.
Oh, yes.
That celebrates those many, many days.
Right.
Of
I'm
Christmas.
glad you gave me the clue.
This is a song that was rewritten by our Twingo leader, Patrick.
And of course, Ian, of course, posted the video, and we thought, well, you know what? This should be something of a Twingo tradition.
Because this
twing
is our third festive edition. Can you imagine?
Is it?
Yeah. Third.
So we present to you the 12 by Patrick, the 12 days of Twingo. What thing?
Oh.
What thing? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So. On the first day of Twingo, the double R sent to me a toast to the log lady.
On the second day of Twingo,
the double R sent to me 2 gin and tonics and a toast to the log lady. On the third day of Twingo, the double R sent to me 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics and a toast to the log lady. On the fourth day of Twingo, the double R sent to me 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics and a toast to the log lady. On the 5th day of Twingo, the double R sent to me 5 kilobobs. 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. We're only halfway through. On the 6th day of Twingo, the double R sent to me 6 knitted owls, 5 kilobobs. 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. On the 7th day of Twingo, the double R sent to me 7 sounds of fun, 6 knitted owls, 5 kilobobs. 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. Sing along. On the 8th day of Twingo, the double R sent to me 8 monkeys sleeping, 7 sounds of fun, 6 knitted owls, 5 kilobobs. 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. Where are we? 9. On the 9th day of Twingo, the double R sent to me 9 fluffy hands, 8 monkeys sleeping, 7 sounds of fun, 6 knitted owls, 5 kilobobs. 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. On the 10th day of Twingo, not Christmas. On the 10th day of Twingo, the double R sent to me 10 imbeciles, 9 fluffy owls, 8 monkeys sleeping, 7 sounds of fun, 6 knitted owls, 5 kilobobs. 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. Jesus, on the 11th day of Twingo, the double R sent to me 11 crosstown donuts, 10 imbeciles, 9 flappy hands, 8 monkeys sleeping, 7 sounds of fun, 6 knitted owls, 5 kilobobs. 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. Last one. On the 12th day of Twingo, the double R sent to me 12 plastic chainsaws, 11 crosstown donuts, 10 imbeciles, 9 flappy hands, 8 monkeys sleeping, 7 sounds of fun, 6 knitted owls, 5 kilobobs. 4 invaginations, 3 coffee shots, 2 gin and tonics, and a toast to the log lady. By the 13th day, I was absolutely twatted.
Patrick wrote that. Let's
Twingo! Okay. Let's pretend that didn't happen.
I love it. I think it's great. She's my mother's sister's girl.
She's my mother's sister's girl. She's my mother's sister's girl. Cross it, damn it.
It's purple. It's an agent. But which agent? It's Agent Dale Cooper.
Agent Dale Bartholomew Cooper. Agent Dale Cooper. Dale Cooper, the man with a plan, whose name's not Stan. It's Agent Dale Cooper.
It's another purple ball. It's another agent. But which agent is
Which
it?
one?
It's Agent Sam Stanley.
Agent Samuel Stanley. Agent Sam Stanley, played, of course, by Kiefer Sutherland. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Known for More Than the Lost Boys.
Yes, for fuck's sake.
And 24 hours later.
Let's stop pretending that The Lost Boys is some amazing film. It's of its time, and it was a big thing, and it's like, The Lost Boys. But let's be honest.
I think Near Dark was a better horror film.
Much better vampire film. Much better vampire.
We watched a film the other night there, and it started.
Ivana. It's not about Trump.
And we both watched the start, and we both thought silently, a silent voice, internal voice. Oh, it's going to be a vampire film.
Because the V in Ivana was like, elongated and red, and it was like, we were like, okay, it's a vampire. It wasn't a vampire film, was it?
No, it wasn't a vampire film.
It was an oddly untense misstep of a film. It was a good idea, but it was like oddly unengaging.
Of course, John in Manchester has a bit of thing for Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
You're not alone there. You're not alone there.
Bit
So,
of a thing.
bit of a thing.
I-
His thing.
I've been to the Seaside Fun Fair in America. Where
Right.
it was filmed.
Where was that from?
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica.
I've been there.
Was the shirtless man playing a saxophone there?
In my head,
Oily.
There's always oily, shirtless saxophone men.
Yeah, true. Me too. Me too.
Round the corner somewhere.
That's Twingo. I
That's a
inhaled.
hot fact. No.
It's not.
Okay.
Vamp fact.
Vamp fact.
Ooh.
Oh,
Vamp fact.
it's another purple ball.
Oh my god.
But how many agents are
That's
there
like
left?
so many agents and shit.
This is Agent Gordon Cole.
Agent Gordon Cole. Special Agent Gordon Cole.
The Ring. We had that before.
We've said we've had Don't Take the Ring.
The Ring.
The ring, 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 the ring. Simply the ring. One ring to rule them all, and in the darkness bind them. The ring.
Pete Python's suggesting that perhaps the Lost Boys stole your goth on a motorbike long trench coat look, but you were never really a long trench coat kind of guy.
No, I wasn't. I was kind of before the long trench coat
Yeah.
look. Yeah, not
More
really.
of a kind of, dresses, fishnets on the arm.
It was dresses, fishnets on the arms for me. Yeah,
There
it was more your sex gang children
there was one
kind of
time-
Christian death.
There was one time that we used like have your hair plaited at the front.
Just the fringe. I just wanted it plaited in like maybe 5 or 6 plaits, and I would kind of like put like little like crosses on them. You know, very.
And
good.
I'd eaten a number of adult Rice Krispie cakes.
You know how some people have adult brownies.
Adult Rice Krispie cakes. I'd eaten quite a lot of them.
So
And he
and you
comes
said
out
you
going-
did you
And I
plait
said,
my hair.
somebody said, will you plait my hair? And it's like, I'll plait your hair. And
I had to send her away because effectively she was so off her nut.
Right?
She was basically getting 3 hairs and plaiting them.
It was the finest plait you've ever seen in this side of the world.
So I sent her away and I plaited them myself. But by the time I got upstairs, her and the rest of our flatmates were talking about taking Brian's rat,
Yeah.
putting wings to it and throwing it down the stairs. That's how fucked up they were. Just say no, kids.
Don't do adult things, Simon. Until you're.
I mean, I don't think that qualifies as a particularly adult thing, just a stupid thing.
You know, Simon, I'm going to give you the same advice I gave my niece. Don't get married till you've known somebody for at least 20 years.
Which is when we got married. I think we rushed it.
Adult Rice Krispie Cakes. Have you never had adult Rice Krispie Cakes?
Oh, they really
Johnny?
work.
So instead of going to the bother of
because
baking,
But before we get even into how, the night we met on the Halloween party, what year? 91? 90. 1990.
92.
92, God. 1992, Halloween. I went to a Halloween party at a friend of mine
Right.
called Brian's, who was sharing a house with a bunch of people, one of which was Rose.
Awesome, Rose.
And I knocked on the door, and
Knock,
Rose
knock.
answered the door.
Hello.
Oh, okay, we're at a Halloween party. I wasn't dressed up. Rose was dressed in a wedding dress covered in fake blood.
Like a vampire who
I'm
bit
a-
my chin.
I'm assuming it was fake blood. Chin?
Neck.
I was not dressed up, although I was wearing a top hat, but that's just what I used to wear. Let's not get into that. But yes, we came up and she
Oh,
invited
come
me
upstairs.
in, come upstairs,
Come
and she
on
said,
in.
I've made these cakes, and she showed me some Rice Krispie cakes, and she said, we're only allowed, what was it, two each? Two each. And I thought, and it didn't click. It didn't click to me. I thought, you stingy cow.
Innocent.
I think I ended up having about 5 of them,
Well, we had about 5 or 6.
and the rest is history. But yes, do go into the, you crumble the resin.
Crumble
the
the
resin.
on the chocolate as you make the rice.
Properly works, really does. Yeah, I can tell you that.
Don't do drugs, Simon.
Unless you want to, enter into a long-term relationship with a fucking nutcase. Let's Twingo.
Yay. Above a convenience store.
It was above a convenience store. Another line from David Bowie there. Above a convenience store. Cross dab.
I want to taste through your mouth.
I want to taste through your mouth. I want to taste through your mouth.
Snake says she was at our wedding reception. We were really drunk that night, and there was
Yes, you were. Yes, and we were very drunk. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah. Fat Trout Trailer Park.
Fat Trout Trailer Park.
Oh.
Fat Trout Trailer Park. Said Fat Trout Trailer Park. Come on. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park.
Come on.
Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Is what we're getting at there? Do you want my straw?
No.
Okay.
The Palmer House.
The Palmer House. The House of the Palmers. It's the Palmer House.
I have the fury of my own momentum.
I have the fury of my own momentum. I have the fury of my own momentum. Hear that? That means one thing and one thing only. It means we are in the tension zone. That means we're close to the end, for Christ's sake.
I'm an adult with a plastic chainsaw.
Yes, but Dusty Limits bought it, so are you to be blamed?
Exactly.
Exactly.
There was one night.
We were
very much in a car park, let's say, and somebody was trying to leave said car park in their car. I was dressed in my tiger kigu.
Obviously, obvs.
And I was standing recreating the scenes from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The ending, where I was standing on the road,
swinging
the chainsaw around. Dusty Limits turned to me at that moment and said, "I wish I'd never bought you that. Hurt me.
Or made you feel better. Oh, yeah. That means we're in the tension zone. We're close to the end.
So what are you on?
What are you on?
John says, "Put the Rosa chainsaw away. I've got 8 to get." I mean, the last time I forgot about tension zone, if I'm honest, at Halloween I forgot about tension zone.
It got a little bit away from us there.
And where's the straw? It's not there.
There's no straw. You sure you don't want my straw? Okay. Ooh.
I've taken to making popcorn at home. And I thought, let's make some popcorn for Twingo. We ate it all.
It was really good though.
But the popcorn is flavoured with sugar, obviously, salt, obviously, paprika, cinnamon, and cumin.
Which I know sounds bad. It is not bad.
It's holy shit. It's bloody amazing.
It's really good.
But we ate it all, so we can't share it with you. Right, what have we got? What have we got? Hazel of Nick and Hazer Phaser, 19. Pete Python, 18. Stephen O'Brien, 21. Abby DeCarter on 17. Rippert's on 16. Shell's on 19. Nick of Nick and Hazel,
Hazel.
Fluffy and JJ, 22 and 18. Patrick's on 18. Wendy's on 16. Wow. Heather's on 17. Maya and Simon are on 19 each.
I thought there's still quite a way to go.
Amanda, Andy, and Les, 14, 16, and 15. Serena's on 15. Kate's on 18. Will's on 14. Karen's on 21. And John is on 17.
So
it's a little bit of two halves. I may be immature with the moment.
Immature with the moment.
Premature.
I may be immature with the moment, how you say. No one says that. That's not an expression.
I said premature.
You didn't.
Right, okay. And David Henry Green, our newest player, on 16. Right, 3 balls, no breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Some breaths.
I am the muffin.
I am the muffin. Tuffin the muffin, you can call me. I am the muffin.
Nicotine's a drug. Caffeine is a drug.
Nicotine's a drug. Caffeine's a drug. Cross dad.
Oh God, Shell, who is our record store manager, is working 8:30 tomorrow, and people are going to be cunts tomorrow.
Oh, they're going to be awful.
Don't listen to that word tomorrow. Yeah, they're going to be rotten, Shell. We'll be thinking of you when we're still lying in bed at 5 to midnight, 5 to noon. Oh, it's our favourite kind of cheese for making a cheesecake. It's Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Also a film starring Tom Hanks. Not a good film. Although I think it may have won an Oscar, but that's a Ron Howard film for you. Philadelphia.
Ooh, where would your favourite drinks hangout be? It would be...
Whoa. Let's analyse that sentence. Where would you pay for a drinks hangout be?
the Roadhouse.
A polar bear fell on me. The Roadhouse. The Roadhouse. Where would you pay for a drinks conversation be? I don't know.
Do you know who I am? I am the Arm.
Do you know who I am? I am the Arm. Do you know who I am? I'm the Arm.
We live. That's live. We live inside a dream.
Now the Bowie line, we live inside a dream. We live inside a dream is basically what that is.
Annika still has to do all her Christmas shopping. I say fuck them all, Annika. Don't buy anybody anything.
It's all nonsense, Annika. Don't buy into it. Don't buy into it.
Buy stuff from the Double R shop and say it will arrive in the new year. New Year presents.
That's the way forward, isn't it?
It's purple. You know what that means.
Purple.
It's an agent. But what agents are left?
I mean, no agents are left, surely.
It's Agent Philip fucking Jeffries.
David Bowie himself, Agent Philip Falula Jeffries. Oh yeah, Philip Jeffries.
And this is a good opportune moment to say that Ashes to Ashes at Bethnal Green Working Man's
The David Bowie Tribute Cabaret.
On behalf of Cabaret vs. Cancer, Ashes to Ashes, February 22nd. February 22nd. Tickets are on sale now, and they start at £8 if you buy them this year. They go up to £10 in the new year, but they're £8 if you buy them before January.
And already the lineup is looking fucking good, isn't it?
Holy shit! We've got Benjamin Lush, we've got Ruby Wednesday, we've got the Palindrones featuring our very own Karen Bell, who's in the thing.
A very special appearance by Dusty Limits.
Dusty Limits live from a nuclear beach in South England.
What was that noise?
Never heard. Oh, somebody said it's 200 stars. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. How do you send stars and what does it cost you? I don't understand.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be good. Yeah,
February 22nd. The tickets are on sale now. £8 if you buy them before the 1st of January. Then they go up to £10. 1st of February they go up to £12.
And as I always say, if you love David Bowie, you have to be there. If you don't love David Bowie, you still have to be there. You should still come because, frankly, he won't be there.
Yeah. It's going to be amazing. We've got our new favourite performer, Jamie Michaela.
Oh, she has to be seen. She has to be seen.
Phenomenal, and she will melt your hearts and make you laugh and probably call you all bad words. She's
incredible. She's phenomenal.
And we've got Molly Beth Moroso, we've got Len Gwynn, it's going to be amazing. We've got Ida Sanguine. It's going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to that show. Ashes to Ashes at Bethnal Green Working Man's Club is our boy show full of freaks and family.
Yeah.
When we do the one in Wilton's in the summer, it's a little bit more high end, but our freaks and our family and the show that means the most to us is the one at Bethnal Green.
I think the one at Bethnal Green is the one that Bowie would like the most.
It's the one that feels most us.
Yeah, so, it's such an amazing show.
So yeah, it's going to be phenomenal. I'm excited about it already. But before that, we've got 2 Double R clubs. The Double R is back on the 19th of January, and we've got some incredible acts. So we got.
Yes, I think so.
We've got Lawrence Owen. And
it's been a year since we've had Lawrence, and Lawrence is phenomenal. Lawrence
is back. We have Aloha Dead, Nicker Hazel, a.k.a. Nicker Hazel. They're back as well. So it's going to be incredible.
It's going to be a real fucking good,
and
Charlie Bouquet
and Sean Magic Mooney as our tech king. So yeah, next year is exciting stuff. And
it's not even here yet. But it's going to be great. It's going to be fucking great.
So, right. Okay. So 5 balls in my hand, not going to breathe out, but going to say, eyes down, ready for Twingo. We're in the tension zone. Take a breath. This is it. One of you is going to win something over there.
3 of you.
3 of you are going to win things that are over there that are frankly bloody amazing.
Bloody amazing.
Okay. Don't make me do this.
Oh, don't make me do this. Cross it, damn it. Don't make me do this. Spoken, of course, by Leland Palmer.
Probably what we should be having after tonight's Twingo. It's coffee.
Coffee. Even a bad cup of coffee is better than no coffee at all. Coffee.
We've got a Twingo.
We have a Twingo.
Karen is calling Twingo. Okay,
Karen was ahead for some time, I think.
Karen, you stay there. Let's see who
You've got
comes
that. That's safe. We're going to play on until we have 2 more winners. 2 more Twingo callers.
Julie Cruz.
Julie Cruz, another one that we have sadly lost, whose output was unlike anyone else's. I think it's fair to say. Julie Cruz.
Mrs. Chalfont.
Mrs. Chalfont. 2 Chalfonts. Mrs. Chalfont.
Vroom, vroom. It's Hurley's hog.
Not his unit, his Harley Davidson. Hurley's hog. Hurley's hog.
Twingo.
Have another Twingo.
Stephen O'Brien calling Twingo. How exciting. There's
How
still
exciting.
One left. Karen,
It could be you.
Karen and Stephen, you're over there. You're safe until I check.
Okay, moving on.
Oh, the volume's gone up. A real indication.
I got a real indication. A real indication, of course, the vocal on that amazing track from Firewalk With Me was done by Angelo Badalamenti.
Ronette Pulowski.
Ronette Pulowski. Ronette Pulowski. Cross dab.
Like a turkey in the corn.
Gone like a turkey in the corn. Like a turkey in the corn.
Think of that as you tuck into your Christmas turkey.
Oh, yeah.
Leo Johnson.
With the bad ponytail, Leo Falula Johnson. Leo Johnson, Leo Johnson. Oh, what a tool.
Great Northern Hotel.
Now, is this the mediocre Southern B&B from down the road?
No.
No, it's the Great Northern Hotel. Great Northern Hotel.
The power and the glory.
Both the power and the glory. Is that the band? Is it the venue? We'll never know. The power and the glory.
So we do have a call with Scott Ryan later this week to give him our feedback on the latest works from the Blue Rose magazine.
So
we'll be finding out.
Oh, yeah.
Twin Peaks High School.
Twin Peaks High School, where in the corridors they do this, and then they moonwalk.
Do you want to see my moonwalk?
Go on then. What? You don't turn around and do the backwards? Is the there you go. Twin Peaks High School.
He was never here.
He was never here. He was never here. Cross it, dab it.
John is so close. He's only got 2
So close.
left. Which 2, John?
You're
There's
so close.
Like 10 balls left. Which 2, John? Which 2?
Oh.
Psychic, tell me. I can't hear you.
No, I can't.
Write it in your diary.
Write it in your diary. Write it in your diary. Write it in your diary.
Wind River.
Not to be confused, of course, with Wyndham Earl, or the Wyndham Earls. Wind River.
Flesh World.
Flesh World, coast to coast. Flesh World, coast to coast.
Don't do that. We talked about it. We stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what the problem.
I don't like it.
Why
I don't like it. Put your
don't-
hand up there.
Why don't you like it?
Look, it's obscene.
Why is it
Stop
obscene?
it. Stop it. You're not dead.
Why? Dead people don't do that. They don't move at all.
They could do if they wanted to. Stop it. And with that, we have our third Twingo.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. Fluffy.
Ah.
So in our winners' enclosures, we have Karen, we have Stephen, and we have Fluffy. But do we believe them? Stop it! I don't know why you insist on doing that.
I don't know what your issue is with it.
I don't know why you keep doing it.
Right, so we have 3 calls, which means you go away
Karen,
and check.
Stephen, and Fluffy.
You go and check to make
Go
sure they
and
haven't
check.
called
Don't do
fraudulently.
that thing anymore. I
I don't know what.
Stop it! It makes you look like
What?
an imbecile. It makes you look not normal.
Well, I mean,
Stop it!
no.
It's not normal. Don't do it. Why would you do that? Simon, I hope you're not doing this. Stop it. Read your poems. Not normal.
Oh, yeah, but what Twingo is, right? Okay.
Not normal.
So, Rose has gone away to check your Twingo cards to make sure no one has called fraudulently, at which time I take an opportunity to try and flog to you a few of the books what I have written. Now, of course, if you were to order these books, they would not get to you before Christmas, but as we've already said, New Year's Eve present is where it's at. We have my full-length novel, The 35 Timely and Untimely Deaths of Cumberland County. Think 1930s America. Think a great deal of murder in the woods. We have my 3 ghost stories, which comes with a soundtrack of all its own, of strange, downloadable, strange ambient tracks, all sampled and processed from recordings made at Britain's most haunted castle. That's a true story. We have Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere, mostly poems composed for acts at the Double R Club. We have Further Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere. Ditto, we have Postcards from Twin Peaks, all poems about Twin Peaks. We have the Menagerie, which is a fairy tale what I wrote and which is illustrated by the wonderful Mr. John the Tool Atfield, not his real name. We also have yes, it's down here. We have The Invention of Mother, which is a collection of short stories, all based around the subject of technology. Think sci-fi, think Black Mirror, that kind of thing. These are all available from the Double R or from the Mason Ball author page. Why did I pick Mason Ball as a pseudonym? Who knows? It's a ridiculous name, let's be honest. So I thought because this is a special Christmas edition of Twingo, I would read to you 2 brand new poems, what I have writ in the last few days. The first one is very much about Christmas, but it's about the fact that Christmas is a very, very difficult time for many. And not enough people spread the news that if you don't want to join in with Christmas, you don't have to. It's really not real. So that's what this first one is about. And appropriately enough, it's called Christmas Isn't Real. Christmas isn't real. It's just something we invented. It's voluntary and is not something with which you should be tormented. By all means, sing songs of angels and of little baby Jesus. But the idea that he was born on the 25th is basically specious. Christmas is a stolen festival, was purloined from the pagan, and is as close to being real as Timbuktu from Copenhagen. So jingle those bells and drink that nog. Put on that ugly knitwear. But if Christmas irks or disturbs your soul, do not endure that nightmare. Say, fuck you, Santa, and up yours, Rudolph, and the Christ child was a bastard. Ignore all religiosity, lock your doors, and just get plastered. Seriously, if you enjoy Christmas, embrace it, do it all. If you don't, just let it go by you and we'll all restart in the new year. It's all bollocks. But if it's bollocks you want to join in with, you go for it. Now, the next one is called The Periodic Table. It's a brand new poem, literally finished yesterday. So let's see how it goes. The devil is in the details, and God is in the woodshed. He's whittling little people for to plant upon their deathbed. And hope is in his counting house, a counting out his money. But money isn't real, my dear. Oh, daughter, oh, sweet sonny. In the cellar there squats fear, guilty tears and bloody fingered, rooting through Jesus's entrails for any clues that may have lingered. Hatred is in the wardrobe, and he knows for him you yearn. But not unlike nostalgia, too much of him will make you burn. Love lies in a shallow grave, so far from many splendid, pale-limbed and rotten-hearted, lying in the rain, surrendered. But sometimes they play musical chairs, occupy each other's places, sit around the table screaming bloody murder and making awful faces. But there remains one central question at the hub of this paradigm. If something is only periodically a table, what is it for the rest of the time? I thank you and please welcome back to the stage with special guest monkey, Rose Thorne.
Yay! Monkey's here. Monkey's 15 this month. Yay! Look at me. I'm a 15-year-old grumpy cat. And,
She looks thrilled to be here. I'm just happy to be
oh,
here.
monkey. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, monkey. Doo-doo-doo-doo. She's not even bothered, is she? I need to check one thing.
Oh, checking things.
Because,
what are you checking?
Well, that bloody Fluffy, you just can't trust her.
She's a wrong un.
She's put them all back. She's been
Yep.
an imbecile so many times that you just got to double check. Yeah. We're all good. We're all
No
in.
fraudulent claims.
We're all in.
We're all in. Okay. At which point we move to the prize-giving element of Twingo.
We know
We
that,
do. Only too well.
We know that if you're new to Twingo, it can seem a little chaotic and unplanned.
Nay, it is.
And Maria, who's one of the new players this evening, joining Twingo for the first time this evening, missed it when we said, ow. Oh, otherwise you would have had Twingo, Maria.
You see, that's the issue with Twingo. It is, Maria.
Because you're new, Maria, we are going to send you a pencil anyway. Just because
it's no ordinary pencil, though. Don't get it. Oh, a pencil. No, it's a Twingo pencil.
People say many things about us, Benjamin.
So many things. All of the things.
But what they can't say is that we're not generous with our pencils.
They can say
Maria,
that.
We're going to send you a pencil. I'm going to give you one of these, Benjamin, because the let's just say the bags are a little bit small.
Okay.
In third place, we have Fluffy, not an imbecile for the first time in about 3 months. Fluffy, you have won a black dice. It's just a dice.
Is that a dice or a die?
It's a die.
I'm not sure. Ooh. It's a die. Ooh. Die, Bart, die.
Some Twingo postcards that John the Tool at Field designed.
That is not his name.
A owl. I don't know why I can't get upside down and not the upside down.
Why you can't get upside down?
That's the right way up. A pink owl. Is that pink owl tattoo?
Kind of brown, I think.
It's a tattoo.
It's
you
a
can
tattoo.
Put it anywhere you like.
Not a real tattoo, a temporary tattoo.
One sheet of toilet paper. Now, the reason we give toilet paper away is when we started playing Twingo back in 2020.
Way back.
Toilet roll was a valuable commodity, and we give it away here free to the Double R winners. You get one trip to the bathroom.
That's one trip to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R Club.
You get a sheet of the Facebook from Norway.
So you can speak Norwegian, but only very limited.
Shot of Asian culture.
Hell yeah.
A chubba chubba chip chop.
That is not what they're called.
A pencil that disclaims, I am a Twingo winner.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Ooh,
what's this?
What the hell is that?
What is that? It's a bag of dirt.
Powder, kind of.
Or is it a bag of spice mix to go with this unpopped popcorn so you can make Double R popcorn?
Like what we described earlier on.
Described earlier on. simply make the popcorn, add a knob of butter or oil or
She said knob.
any of your favourite spread type things to the butter and to the popcorn. Mix it all up. It's bloody amazing.
It's
and you've
corking.
got that, some of that. Oh, look what I made.
Ooh.
It's a keyring of a
Knitted.
knitted Christmas tree. Pine cone tree.
Pine cone tree.
Pine tree
With an owl.
with an owl in it. Ooh.
Ooh. That's what owls do.
I made that. Some Halloween sweets because we still have a lot of them left.
There's not enough kids knocked on our door.
A donut pin.
Ooh.
And a knitted owl.
Ooh, now then. What colours are this? This is a stripy owl.
This is a stripy owl. It's blue and silver.
Oh, is that silver?
I'm calling it silver.
Okay, blue and silver.
And
so
I'm saying that
what,
this is the...
what's it called first? What's his name?
His name is Nigel.
Nigel, the blue and silver owl of...
2023.
Wow, getting ahead of it.
A lot rests on Nigel's innocent little shoulders.
Does it have shoulders?
Yep.
Okay.
He is the owl of 2023.
Wow.
He is the owl that will see you in.
That's see you in.
To 2023. And he doesn't care. Because the whole world...
Is it good that he doesn't care?
The whole world's in front of him. He's not going to be dead by Christmas. He is the owl of 2023. There you go, Fluffy. You've got all of that.
What's his name again?
Nigel.
Nigel.
In second place, we have Stephen O'Brien.
O'Brien.
Stephen, long-term fan of the Double R Club.
Very much long-time player.
Friend of the Double R Club.
Long-time player of Twingo. Long-time Twingalier.
We've known Stephen since, and Fluffy, since back in the Twingo.
Way back in the day.
Where some would say that they bought me gin, and
there was gin bought.
That was that.
Yes.
You have won, Stephen, a eraser. It's a dice eraser.
Or die.
You have won a paint your own owl kit, but I am going to send you 2 of these paint your own owl kits, one for Cooper and one for Rose.
Hey now.
A Halloween sweet. And
knitted tree. Knitted Douglas fir.
But this is made with sparkly wool.
Ooh, if you can see that, but it's sparkly.
It's the key ring.
For your keys, you know. Oh yeah.
Popcorn mix.
I'm telling you, this savoury sweet popcorn is really good.
So I've made a bag here with, it's got sugar, it's got cinnamon, it's got
cumin,
it's got salt in it. So all you need to do is melt a little bit of butter, add
or
this
spread of your choice.
Or spread of your choice. Add this to the melted butter, pop your popcorn, put it in a bag, shake for all your life's worth, and away you go. And
when it comes out, when you've mixed the flavouring in with it, you'll get a smell of cumin, but it doesn't taste just of cumin. It tastes of all the. Oh, it's really, really good and very Moorish.
Twingo cards from John the Tool.
That's not his name.
Some words for when you go to
Norway. You know the Norway trip.
Not one.
No, that would be enough.
2 trips to the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
2 trips to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R Club. I won Twingo.
Oh yeah.
Chubba Chubba Chip Chop.
That is not what they're called.
A COVID testing fish.
That is not
that. Will tell you if you have COVID.
No, it won't. It won't tell you that.
It's a Wyndham Earl fridge magnet.
Oh yeah.
And a festive owl.
A festive owl. So what's green. This green owl? What's his name?
Colin.
It's Colin, the green owl of.
Do you know when you have stuffing with Christmas?
Okay, right, yeah, like chicken or turkey stuffing.
Yeah, and sometimes the stuffing has a little bit too much onion in it when it's not.
Yes, it can be a bit strong, can't it? Yeah.
Colin, if worn while making Christmas stuffing, will make sure that the onions are evenly distributed.
Oh, so it's an evenly distributing onion owl.
And I mean,
we've all heard of them, the evenly distributing onion owl. Yeah, it's like a thing.
You can't get hold of them for love nor money.
No, for love nor money.
This time of the year, even Waitrose are running.
I mean, they've sold out. Okay.
In first place, we have Karen.
Karen in first place.
Oh,
Karen.
Karen, you have won a bag of Asian River Coffee Cocktail. Look at that. It's an entire
You know, like
bag.
blood bags you see in hospitals.
This is like a
That's a
blood bag
coffee
of
vodka. Coffee.
Full bag.
And that stuff is so good.
It's so good.
It's
No,
so
it's
good.
nice over some ice cream.
Oh my god,
Or
yeah.
perhaps over some chocolate Swiss roll.
With Baileys, maybe?
With this Baileys. Oh, a Baileys coffee shop.
But I warn you now, if you mix it with Baileys, it will fuck you up. But in the best way.
But in the best way. You have some double R soaps.
They're soaps, don't eat them.
Donut eraser.
To wipe away all of your terrible mistakes.
Knitted
Pine tree.
How can I not get upset?
I don't know.
I made that.
I made this.
Some spices for
the popcorn.
The popcorn.
It's really good, trust me. Report back.
I want Twingo pencil. A chubba chubba chip chop.
That is not what they're called.
A rose thorn and Benjamin Lush fridge magnet.
Oh yeah.
Based on a design done by John Atfield.
Who is not a tool.
Not for this. This is one of the best things that he's ever done for us. A cherry salt.
Don't eat it.
Now
then.
This is a secret.
Shh.
Don't tell anybody. This is some melts, wax melts that smell like Christmas.
Ooh.
That my niece gave me for my Christmas.
And you're just regifting. You're regifting.
I'm giving them to you.
She's regifting.
A donut pin. A log lady. Fridge magnet with a key ring attached to it.
Ooh.
Because it's magnetic.
Oh yeah.
But look, it's gone. Where'd it gone? And some postcards and
So what colour is this owl?
this is red and green.
Red and green
traditional
owl. And what's
Christmas colours.
And what is its name?
His name is Henry.
Henry, the red and green owl of.
Do you know, Benjamin, that sometimes gravy can be made a little bit lumpy?
Yes, my dad did that, didn't he? A few years ago. So did I.
He made lumpy gravy.
Lumpy gravy.
Henry, when worn.
Smooth that shit out. Not the shit.
Just wear Henry when you make your roast dinner gravy. Henry's vibe.
If you will, and I know you will
ensure that gravy is smooth as glass. Smooth as glass. Henry
will make it smooth as glass.
Coming to you, Karen. And that was the prize.
And that was the prizes, and that was Twingo.
It was. Twingo.
Is there anything else you need to impart, you think?
We've drank a lot of gin.
Our gin that we made, that you can order from them if you wish.
What else? Is there something else I want?
I don't know. Only you would know that.
When will we be back? That's what you've been asking.
When will I see you again?
Well, we always said that Twingo.
High days.
Post-COVID, high days and holidays.
High days, holidays.
The next bank holiday isn't until April.
Is that a high day?
Well, it's
Hi.
Can we wait till April?
Or can you wait till April?
Or do we want to celebrate Twingo another time of the year? I don't know. I have all of your email addresses. When Twingo is back and it's not a bank holiday, we'll drop you a line. Who knows? We may even be in another lockdown.
Oh, no, they won't do that.
No, they won't do that. But
because they don't care about us. Okay.
More people will probably die. And,
okay. Let's keep it light.
Keep it light. So, if you want to buy any of the prizes that I've shown you this evening,
or any of the books that I've shown you,
of the books, drop us a line. I can knit more things. We have a lot of prizes and pencils.
We've got stuff.
We've got loads of your books that you'll even sign.
Oh yes.
And send directly to your friend or enemy. So you know.
Or frenemy.
You know, as an independent artist, we rely on the goodwill of other people.
I've always relied on the kindness of strangers. To
buy tickets to our shows, to buy the stuff what you make.
To buy the stuff what you make.
And the stuff that I make. You know, we do all of this. We've got through the last few years. We're still. I
don't know how, but we did.
So, you know, if you want anything, get in touch. if not, buy a ticket to one of the shows, come and see us, say hello, because some of you we've not even met.
Exactly,
3D.
right.
So buy a ticket to a show, come and say hello, buy him a gin, because I'm normally driving, so not drinking
Although
gin.
I'm at a gig, I don't tend to drink.
And
so.
Kate says, can we do a Valentine's Day one? Maybe.
Yeah,
Let's
maybe.
do a Valentine's
Yeah.
one. I'll wear my Valentine's heart
Yeah.
jumper.
That's maybe a good idea.
But yeah, yous are all amazing, and I can't believe that this is the 76th time we've played Twingo. And
of course, it's not that far now until we get into the 80s. And when we
then
get
in
into the 80s,
you're going to do your hair.
I'll do my hair in an 80s fashion.
It'll be like Flock of Seagulls for a whole year. But you're amazing, and we thank you for just hanging around with us, because this is stupid.
It's so silly.
And the fact that it's great, it's just, we have a lot of fun, and the
And
fact
a lot
that
of
you're
gin.
here with us makes it even more fun. And we've genuinely made a lot of friends out of people that we've never even met in flesh. and we're so grateful for all of you, and the fact that this is our third Christmas show.
That's
Which
so
is
weird.
bonkers.
That's so weird.
But you're all amazing. Have a good Christmas. Please don't die. And we'll see you in the new year. I'm going to go and maybe put the kettle on. Bye.
Rostone!
It's me.
At which point, all that remains for me to say is yes, if you want a Christmas, have a Christmas. If you want a New Year, have a New Year. And if you want both of those things, have happy ones. Because life's too short to fucking not be happy. If you want to do a thing, do a thing. If you don't want to do a thing, don't do a thing. Abdicate from it. It's bollocks. If it's bollocks, don't do it. And only leaves for me to say in a slurred fashion from someone that's drunk a little bit too much gin. Look after yourselves. If you feel like you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. No matter where you are. I don't know in the world. Some people I know in Germany, it's still you're meant to wear a mask on public transport. Here, they don't give a fuck. But if you want to wear a mask, wear a fucking mask. It's no one else's business. If you wanna look after yourself because you should look after yourself. And don't. And I cannot stress this enough. In no way should you or anyone else lick the doorknobs. Thank you and good night.